Hi everyone, Mike the MC bringing another self-care video. Today I'm going to share with you from Saint Sylvester something powerful that I read the other day about him. He was an early century pope with the Catholic perspective, but I think this life lesson can really apply to all of us, no matter what walk of life we are in right now. And the lesson is very unique, and so let me just share with you where I read this, where basically he was a very good leader for the Catholic Church, right? He's a saint, he's recognized. But the thing about him that distinguished his ability among other leaders was the fact that he knew that if he was to argue his opinion about a certain topic, a circumstance, he realized it may not do any good. It would just cause more strife, more anger, more separation, more distrust among parties who are trying to solve a problem among other people in the community. And he realized, okay, let me be patient in this moment, let people and their feelings relax, let them just take a break, take a moment, and then I can jump in when the water is settled and guide the ship back to the course where it has to go. But he realized, okay, sometimes you don't have to add a fire with fire. You can allow that fire to kind of go down, to really be turned down, literally where it just is extinguished, right? And then you can clean up the mess and move forward. And I think I did a video like this way early in my channel, way back. I'm trying to remember where I said this, but I just remember, right, the best way for a fire to go down, you just let it dip. Don't feed it, just let it just draw down, and then finally, poof, it's empty, right? That's a powerful life skill I've learned from people, right, that mentioned that same kind of metaphor. But the thing about this metaphor from a great leader, right, from all walks of life, how many of us want to win an argument? How many of us don't want to lose an argument? Oh my gosh, that's like everybody. But the thing is, our pride and humility come into play. And the ego about you and me and how we stand among other people in the community. Do you want to be the leader? Do I want to be the leader? Do I want to drop this situation and give it to somebody else to take because I'm just too afraid or don't want to deal with this? Okay, you handle this because it's just not in my time right now, not in my paycheck. You handle this problem, right? I'm going to go walk over there and go take a break at the restaurant, right? See, where does our ego stand into play with certain problems in the community? How do you delegate your situations with other people? Do you talk with people? Do you let them know, hey, I'm in trouble, I may need your help today, I may need you for some help on a project because I don't have the information right now, the means, the tools to get this done, and I don't have the right team right now at this moment to help complete it? I need people. Are you willing to help me in this moment? But with Saint Sylvester, I think there is a very powerful lesson that we can all learn from, that even from a place of power, right? People say, oh, the Pope is so high up there, right? He's the one person above everyone in the Catholic Church to where he's next to heaven. But the thing is this, the more power you got, the more you have to serve. That's the key. If you're going to be first, you're going to serve. And that is where it's mentioned in the Bible, right? He who is first will be last and the last will be first. But those who wish to be the greatest have to serve everybody else. And that's not to say you should be afraid to be the greatest, because you can pray for it, but just be prepared that God is going to ask of you to support other people. But beyond that prayer, the next prayer, He's willing to give you the tools and the resources to fulfill that role. Remember that. You want to be the greatest? Okay, God is smiling at you. Then He's hoping that you ask Him for more resources and support to complete that role. And that is a beautiful trust between you and the Lord. Because if you do want to be the best, all right, that's a good goal. Now ask for the Lord, the Creator, to give you that support. And He'll do it for you. Because you both recognize that you're ready. You and Him are ready to work together to now serve a greater community. And that is a powerful relationship as far as how you can help more people in your community. Because you are now using your talents together. You're working together, right? Us in this world, right? In reality, okay, we can work with the materials that we got in our world in existence, right? I can make a camera, or I can make a video using the camera, I can use the editing, okay, yada yada, I can make a thumbnail, well, okay, whatever. But the thing is, the inspiration, the creativity, to look at the camera, to know how fast to speak, how to stand, what message to talk about today, what I want to talk about, when to post it, how do I want to have this message received, what I want to put in the tags, right? Inspiration. Inspiration comes from a man upstairs, and you can have that kind of relationship with somebody up there if you're willing to listen, to set aside your pride, to set aside the ego, and to allow allow myself to be at peace and to listen to the prompting of God. The prompting that says, hey, Mike, you're doing a good job right now in the video. You're speaking well to the people in the audience. Okay. Are you guiding them to where you want them to guide? with your lesson? Is this what we were hoping for? Because now using the word we with me and God, do we want you to have a good message that you can use for your life in this video? Do we want you to succeed? Yes, we do. We want you to succeed. And I wish I was a better speaker because, I can ramble my words, right? So that's where I wish I had a better speak ability. But the point is, when we work together, you and the Creator, when you recognize that there is more to life where you are working with the supernatural and the natural together, you can create some wonderful projects, but you have to be at peace in order to do many good things. And that is the key with this lesson of the video and the reflection. And to talk with the man, the Creator, to give you that peace and to give you the skills and abilities to set things right. And so let the fire subside, let the storm settle, let the ocean calm down, and allow Him to give you the strength and the tools to guide everyone back ashore, back to safety, back to security, and then to solve solutions and to become a problem solver. It's a wonderful thing when you're in that role in the community. People will come to you, but the greater responsibility is still on you to use your ability and talents for good. So remember, let the water subside. You don't have to cause more strife among the people. Allow people to work together and allow yourself to be at peace, to just be patient and listen, and then move forward and bring up the solution and people will listen. And that is where you can really dominate a council, a meeting, and bring people united together on a front to get things done. So give that a shot and see where this takes you in any walk of life. I bet you'll be good at this. All right, everyone, I hope this video finds you well. Be strong, courageous, don't give up on yourself. Always remember that you can work with the big guy upstairs. He'll help you, and that you can both solve solutions and problems together and bring good changes to the communities that you're a part of. You got this. We're going to make a difference. All right, everyone, hope this video finds you well today. Take care. Have a good one.